Previously on The Secret Life of the American Teenager.
No! Our Ashley is gone.
What? I'd like to have a wedding reception for you, and I don't want you to say no.
So I was talking to Coach Watkins.
What?
And he doesn't have any objections to you being a little more public about being a Christian.
Omar is not a pervert. That's ridiculous. And I don't believe anyone on the school board is going to believe that.
I know, but that's the power of suggestion.
I didn't burn the school down.
Who lit the Bunsen burner?
The Bunsen burner?
You lit it?
Who lit the Bunsen burner?
Don't answer that.
I don't remember. Amy said, I don't want a wedding. She said she wants a wedding, but I don't.
That's what she said this morning.
Well, I came down here to try to save Omar, but you need divine intervention just as much as he does. How would you feel about going to church?
You got a package from Mimsy. Came overnight.
Just toss it. It's probably just another bag of socks. She keeps buying me socks. Why is there a Detective Shanahan in the living room with my parents?
Don't panic. It's all going to be fine.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you, I do not want a wedding.
Don't tell me. Tell your mother.
Well, no, you tell my mother. You're the one who said we'd go along with our big plans.
Okay, I'll tell her as long as you tell her why.
What do you mean?
I mean, you have to work out whatever your issues are around not being comfortable with gay people.
I am comfortable with people who are gay. I totally am. I just would not be comfortable with her on a date, gay or straight.
The date is not going to be straight.
Not if the wedding's anytime soon, no. So that's why I don't want her to plan our wedding and show up with a date who's going to be in all the photos, then have her change her mind about who she is again, and then have her go back to my dad again, which would be the perfect photo. Just me, my mom, my dad.
What about Ashley?
Ashley's in Italy. Perfect.
Look, your mother is not going back with your father. She's gay, all right? And she feels very vulnerable right now, and she feels left out more than she ever felt left out, so we're just going to go along with the wedding and get it over with.
I don't want a wedding to be something we just get over with. Our wedding was really fun, even though we didn't get married.
I have to go. I have to stop by the cash machine. I don't have any money on me. Oh, thanks, John. Wait a minute. Where did you get this?
It's not real, is it?
Looks real to me.
Holy Toledo. It's not socks. Mimsy sent cash. Cash, yes.
No, we can't keep that.
Oh, here's the withdrawal. $1,000. She sent Ashley $10,000.
And we got zero. We are not keeping that.
I am. It's not your grandmother. You don't get to decide.
Your grandmother has Alzheimer's. She might need that money. We can't take money from her, even if Ashley did.
It's only $1,000.
Only $1,000? You have any idea how difficult it is to earn $1,000, let alone save $1,000?
Yes.
No, you don't.
I will just put this in my bank account, and then we can decide what to do with it.
I don't think so. Just hand the cash over to your mother, just like we got it.
We didn't get it. I got it. And I'm not giving it to my mother. She probably squandered it on her stupid wedding or something.
Give it to your mother.
It's my money.
It's not your money.
My money. Look, I'll just hold on to it, and we can talk about it later when we get home.
You're gonna walk around with $1,000 on you?
Am I? What'd you do with the money Leo gave you?
I put it in the bank.
In your account?
Yes, in my account. We don't have a joint account, and I don't want a joint account with you, honey.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Because you don't balance your account. I balance my account, and I pay all the bills here.
Okay, well, then I will put this in my account, and I will pay some of the bills with it.
I think the system we have is working. Just give that money back to your mom to get back to Mimsy, and let's go to school. I have to get to school.
Oh, right. I forgot. It's your first day of college. Good luck. Come on, John.
Amy.
Ricky.
You can't keep that money.
Bye.
Falling in love is such an easy thing to do. Words can't do it, we can't do it. Let's stop talking, let's get to it. Let's fall in love.
Hi there. Oh, I guess you're waiting for your boyfriend.
Ugh.
Well, I say that because it looks as if you might be
Might be what?
looking for someone. Are you looking for someone?
Are you looking for someone?
You looked really good from behind.
What does that mean? I don't look it from the front?
You have a really cute face.
Just not as cute as my butt.
Both things are nice. I gotta go now.
Hi! You must be new here. Okay, it is way too early to be that perky. And I can't stand perky. And I don't need any help. Okay, well, I just wanted to say hello. And, the same thing happened to a good friend of mine. You're kidding. So, I'm not the only one to do something stupid? Or was your friend's baby a planned teenage pregnancy? I love funny people. You know who else loves funny people? Is Jesus. Oh, no. I hope you're not talking about Jesus Martinez. Who's that? A good friend of mine. But I'd love to meet him. Why don't you bring him to church on Sunday? Why don't you go to hell?
Hey, how have you been?
Hey, Britt, where have you been?
I had to miss the first week. I've been traveling. I went and checked out a couple colleges with some other students. If you'd gone to med camp, you could have gone with us.
Wait, you toured colleges?
Yeah.
It sounds interesting. I also had a really good summer.
Yeah, I heard you went on vacation in lesbian land.
What I meant was I became a Christian again.
I figured. I heard that girl tell you to go to hell.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice. Just like she could use a friend.
Looks like she's had a friend of me. A very close friend. I think what she needs now is a gynecologist. Speaking of which, all of us fourth-term campers got into 3 schools on scholarships. We just have to pick one. And we have the option of graduating high school in January and starting college earlier.
Really?
Really. And you know who told us? Dr. Regina Benjamin, Surgeon General.
Yeah, I know who she is.
She's incredible. Really inspiring. Not like your Lord, of course, but still. I'll see you later, Grace.
If I just hadn't gone on vacation. What's your problem?
What's my problem? I could be going to jail. Are you new here?
Have you seen me before?
Actually, I kind of have. Deja vu.
Weirdo. Hello, Ben.
I don't like the way you said that. What do you know?
Plenty. Henry and I stayed up all night talking.
Did you have sex with him?
I say we had sex. We didn't have sex. We had a conversation.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes that leads to sex. You didn't tell me we had sex, did you?
No, but he told me that you told him that you were still uncomfortable around him because he slept with Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah? That was a lie. And he feels terrible that you haven't let go of that. He feels as if he has to earn his way back into your good graces.
Well, I had to tell him that. He saw that we were talking. He saw the conversation was intense, and he wanted to know what we were talking about. I couldn't tell him we were talking about that stupid fire.
We will continue this conversation later. Ben Boykovich.
I've been trying to call you.
I don't have a phone. It was taken away, so I couldn't call you.
Well, what did you tell the detective?
I told him that nothing we did that night in the science lab could have possibly caused an explosion, unless there was something faulty in the gas line, in which case we're all lucky it didn't explode when school was in session. I told him I was really sorry that we lied and went into the school when we shouldn't have, but I just wanted to get you to go to my school because you're my boyfriend. Or you were. And I told him that although you lit the Bunsen burner and we roasted marshmallows, I clearly remember turning the Bunsen burner off before we left. In other words, I told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And you freaked out and made everyone all crazy by suggesting things that happened that didn't. And now my father's never going to let me see you again, which is probably best because you're criminally neurotic. Goodbye.
Hello, loser. If you get her into any more trouble, you're going to have to answer to us, you know. And answering to us is worse than going to jail.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
I was just trying to get the truth out in the open.
Sounds to me like you don't know what the truth is.
The truth is you're a loser. So, stay away from Dylan.
Are you looking at my butt again?
No. I heard you tell Grace where to go. Awesome.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. Okay.
Finally.
I had to drop my son off at the nursery. They were a little late opening this morning. You waiting for me?
Yes, I was waiting for you. What kind of mentor are you? I mean, you have one lousy conversation with me and then you disappear.
I'm sorry. What's wrong? You sound really upset.
I'm not upset. I just don't have any friends. You're the only person I know here, and then I was standing there waiting for you, looking like a total dork with no one to talk to, and then some guy tries to hit on me, and then some Jesus freak tries to get me to go to her church, and
Oh, that's just Grace. She's harmless.
anyways, then this pinhead stops and stares and mutters deja vu or something.
Huh. Was he a tall, thin guy? About like this? Nice looking, dark hair. Kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably Ben. He was my boyfriend when I was pregnant.
You had a boyfriend when you were pregnant?
Yeah. Ricky didn't exactly come around a lot at first, and Ben kind of fell in love with me, and I fell in love with him. And it was nice. He was nice. He treated me really well. But then Ricky and I got to know each other, and, well, we have John, so we fell in love, and Ricky and I are still in love, and it's gone on to other relationships.
All right, well, thanks for talking to me. Hi.
I got you.
Oh, no. No. No.
Can I heat that up for you? Ricky?
Yeah?
Don't you recognize me?
I'm really sorry, no. Although I'm kind of surprised I don't. If I should, I mean, and I'm not like that anymore. I'm in a relationship.
A relationship, huh? You're wearing a wedding band.
Oh, right. I'm married.
Clementine, I lived at the Ramseys when you were there.
You're that Clementine?
I'm that Clementine.
How are you?
I'm good. Oh, I'm a sophomore here. And I have a job now and my own place, so things are going much better than I ever would have expected. And I have to say,
seems like things are going better for you than I expected.
Yeah. Look at us. Who knew, huh?
Who knew? I thought you'd be in jail.
You too. I mean, I thought you'd be right there with me.
Well, hey, I have to get back to work, but we have to catch up.
Kind of in a relationship.
Kind of. Isn't that a wedding band?
Oh, yeah. I'm married.
Married, and you're a freshman?
Yeah.
Right, well, she must be a really special girl. You didn't have to get married, did you?
Have to? No one has to get married. Look, it was great seeing you. If I don't see you again, it's just because I'm busy and everything.
And married?
Yeah, and that. Bye, good to see you. Did I say that already? Oh, yeah.
You actually tipped at the counter.
I'm big on tipping. I don't know why I said that. Bye.
Buddy. Oh, God.
Having a class yet?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the next one, English Lit.
Oh, well, we've all got the same class. We should walk over together.
We got a half hour. Let's grab some coffee.
I did that. I had some coffee. I'm just going to walk around.
Have some more coffee. Come on, this is great, isn't it?
We don't need any coffee. Let's just walk around the campus.
I really need to study.
No, you don't. You just said you were going to walk around. We'll walk around with you. Or what, did you promise Amy you wouldn't hang out with me or something?
No.
Then relax, dude. This is going to be a fun year.
You forgot your phone.
Thanks.
You're not going to tip her?
I tipped at the counter.
I'll go tip her.
Just leave it alone.
Jack's right. It's going to be fun. Especially for you, it looks like.
She's someone I knew in a foster home. She was like a sister to me.
Then introduce me. She's hot.
Let's just go.
Let's.
Coach is trying to get me to say that I'm a Christian before Saturday's game.
Why's that?
He just thinks it's a good public image, and it'll psych out the other team if they think God is on our side.
I'm not going to do that. Are you lie about something like that? As serious as that?
Oh, like you're going to tell Amy about knowing that waitress?
Yeah, I am.
Describe her to me without lying.
I told you she's a girl I lived with in foster care. We were at the same house for not even a year.
Okay, did you have sex with her?
Oh, I didn't. We were too young and too messed up, and wasn't exactly a good home. No, we did not have sex.
I'd have sex with her.
You're supposed to be a Christian.
I'm not that kind of Christian. I'm the kind of Christian that has sex if I'm in a committed relationship.
Oh, give it up. Just go to church and have sex with Grace. You know you both want to.
She says she's not going to do it again until...
Can we just make an agreement not to spend the next 4 years talking about sex? Have we not grown up at all during the last 4 years?
Boy, he is so married.
I guess we'll see, huh?
We got to get this Operation Tebow moving. Got a game coming up.
Grace is working on it, but Jack is not being very cooperative.
Now, can't Grace be a little more persuasive?
I don't think that's allowed.
All right. Tell her to keep trying. Team needs an extra boost. I have a hunch this Christian angle is going to do it. God knows we've tried everything else.
Don't worry, it's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen.
That's the spirit.
Let me just grab my coat and roll the calls over, and we'll be on our way. What do you think of the place?
Very impressive. And don't you look good behind that desk. Nora, I hope you're proud of yourself. You are doing really well. And it's Margaret, not Margie, but that is a cute name.
Someone's in a good mood.
Well, I was going to wait till we're at lunch to tell you, but I can't. Shaker and I are going to have a big wedding for the kids. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah. Is it before or after the wedding Anne is going to have for the two of them?
What wedding?
Oh, shoot. She didn't tell you?
Tell me what? She's not having a wedding for them.
I think she is.
No, she's not. Shaker and I are doing that. We're going to have elephants. The bride and groom are going to ride in on elephants. Shaker's family is coming. My family is coming.
Real elephants like at the zoo?
Real elephants. A real wedding. A big party for 500 people.
That's crazy. I love that idea. I want to go to your wedding. What does Ricky say?
Well, I wanted to tell you and Anne first. I wanted to give her the courtesy of being part of it all. Apparently, she didn't feel the same way about me.
I think she's just sidetracked by Ashley. She flew the coop. She's in Italy.
Oh, boy. Well, still, I wish Anne had called me. I don't want her to be disappointed.
Me neither. She's a nice lady.
Yeah, she is. But you're on my side, right? I mean, you are Ricky's mother, too.
Well, I mean, it's tough. Anne is gay, but you got elephants. I got to go with you. We'll talk her into it. But first, we better talk to Amy and Ricky. I don't think they want a wedding. Anne just pressured Ricky into it.
I don't do that. I know my son. And I know that Ricky is very happy with Amy and that he loves our family and that he's going to be very excited when I tell him what we want to do. And you can tell him that you're excited also.
So I'm the closer. I don't mind. I'm going to wear harem pants. I love those.
Okay, we'll see. Come on, let's get some lunch.
Nora, I'm sorry, but I need you to stay here. Could you just send up or something? I apologize, Margaret. I know the two of you are supposed to be having lunch, but I have an emergency.
That's okay, Leo. You just go and take care of whatever you need to do.
What do you need to do?
I have to go.
What was that all about?
As an employee of Boykovich International, I cannot discuss any matters relating to Boykovich business practices or matters which are deemed confidential by the company.
That's all right. But does this have anything to do with Ben accusing the student teacher of being a pervert? You know, the one that was dating Adrian?
No. How did you hear that?
The whole school's heard it, and Ethan is in school.
Well, Miss Smarty Pants, it has nothing to do with anyone being a pervert. It has to do with the fire.
Oh, the fire at the high school.
Rats, how do you do that? How do you get people to tell you things?
Don't worry, I'm not going to say a word. Would you like to see some pictures of elephants and tents?
Yeah.
Wow. So, how did that fire come about, I wonder?
Bunsen burner. They were roasting marshmallows.
If we're going to beat Amy's mother, we need to start this right away.
I don't know if we should try to beat Amy's mother.
I do. I mean, we're Amy's best friends. You know in her heart of hearts that she wants a real wedding. I mean, I understand why they ran off. They're living together and they have a child together and they wanted to make it official, but without all the hassle. But it wouldn't be a hassle because we would do everything for her. For them. You know, and any wedding that Amy's mom plans would be all hassle. And Amy wants a wedding, not a hassle.
I'm not sure that Amy does want a wedding. Look at all the trouble we went to for that flash mob and the singing and everything. I don't even think she was all that impressed. And that was a lot of work. I mean, she said thank you and everything, but I don't know, she seemed kind of funny about it.
Maybe that's because she was shocked and awed. But this would be a planned event. And Amy wants a wedding, and we want to give her a wedding.
No, you do. You want a wedding. You just want to wear that sparkly dress again.
We did look hot, but it's not about a sparkly dress. I just don't want to let go of her. I mean, we were the first people she told she was pregnant, even before she told her mother, and we've been best friends forever, and after this year, everyone's just going to go their separate ways.
Maybe not. Maybe we'll all end up at the same college together.
Lauren, you're not going to stay here. You're going to go away to some big fancy school.
You can go away to some big fancy school with me. No, you are not going to stay here and go to school where Jack goes just hoping to get him back.
But I miss him.
I know. I miss Jesse, but how stupid would we be to make decisions on what college we want to go to based on our old boyfriends?
I may be that stupid.
No, you're not.
I just hope that someone wants to marry me someday.
Someone will. But Madison, it's too soon. It's way too soon. We're not Amy. We've got years to enjoy before we settle down and get married and have kids. And maybe in a few years we won't even want that. Maybe marriage and babies are easier to think about than being personally successful in a field that we have yet to even know exists. It's easy to think about guys and weddings and all that stuff. It's hard to picture starting a business or inventing something that will make a real contribution to the world. It's even hard to imagine that maybe someday we'll have the opportunity to travel the world on our own and get to meet new people from different cultures and different countries. Those are the kind of things we should be dreaming about.
Yeah. I would like to meet a guy from Madrid or Amsterdam or Mongolia. You know, those Mongolian guys are really macho with their little ponies riding across the tundra, killing all those rats and stuff.
Hey, Madison, could I talk to you about something?
We're talking.
Sorry.
It's okay. What do you want?
A little privacy?
Oh, for Pete's sakes. We're seniors. You're a freshman.
I need some advice about something. It's personal.
Okay.
From her.
Good luck.
Can I ask you a question?
I hope so, after all of that. And I hope you're not just hitting on me again.
No, I just want to ask your advice as an older woman. Do girls who have had sex, do they ever want to have sex with a guy who hasn't had a lot of sex with other people? Women. Because if not, what I was wondering was...
Watch it.
I'm not hitting on you. It's just... I'm sure you could maybe teach me a thing or two purely on a friendship basis, or even in I would pay you basis. Not that it wouldn't be pleasurable for both of us, as well as safe. Might I add, I respect you. That's why I've come to you. That and the only other girl I really know at the school is Amy.
Get out of here.
You sure?
Okay, fine. I'll get out of here. I'm not some kind of hooker. I mean, I'm just naturally sexy. I mean, it doesn't mean that I have sex with every guy that I go out with. Must be the blonde hair.
You would not believe it that Ethan guy just asked me.
Maybe I would.
He asked me if a girl who's had sex would still have sex with a guy who hadn't had sex, and then he offered to pay me money.
I'm going to have Ricky talk to him. He's been hitting on that girl I'm supposed to be mentoring.
Oh, the pregnant one. Well, I get it. He wants to have sex with her, and she's obviously had sex, and
he's obviously out of his mind because that's never going to happen. Not as long as my mentor lungs are still breathing.
Is this a good time to talk to you about the party? The kind of wedding thing?
No. Madison, do not start with that. I don't want a wedding or a wedding anything. I don't want my mother to do anything. I don't want Ricky's mothers to do anything. And I don't want my best friends to do anything. All right?
She went over there, and she took Robbie with her. Not me. Robbie. I don't even get to yell at Ashley. All I get is to capitalize my text messages while the two of them are looking for an apartment and shopping and eating spaghetti.
Well, I'm kind of glad that you didn't go to Italy with Anne. I'd be really jealous.
Well, it's not like we would have been fooling around.
You never know.
I know.
So, I guess the wedding's on hold?
It's not going to be any wedding. There already was a wedding. That's the only wedding I'm paying for.
Maybe Anne would want to pay for it all by herself.
How's she going to do that? You know how much weddings cost? Every time I talk to her, she's got bigger and bigger ideas. The guest list is up to 250 people, and she's looking at some place on the beach near Santa Barbara. I don't know how she thinks she'd pay for all that.
Oh, I don't know. I guess you could sell the house. Well, it's just you now. You and Nora.
Anne's not going to sell that house. She cried when I switched out the kitchen countertops.
You did those granite countertops?
I did.
Wow. I guess I didn't realize you did that kind of thing.
Sure I do. You want something done around here? I'd love a project.
I would love to get the wallpaper down in here. I mean, I can paint, but I don't think I can remove the paper by myself.
Well, I could take down the paper and paint, and you don't have to lift a finger.
No, I want to help.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Really?
Yeah, run home and grab some tools. Back in 5 minutes.
Okay. Wait, George, I have something to tell you.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
The divorce papers came through.
Yeah?
Yeah, and here's the thing. Don't come back in 5 minutes. Don't start any projects with me unless you're really serious about me and not just trying to have sex with me for old time's sake or something.
I'm serious about you. You know that.
I know that I said we had to wait until I got divorced, but now that I'm divorced, I just don't feel comfortable jumping right into bed with you. How do you feel about that?
I feel hurt. I feel disappointed. I feel you lied to me about something that I really think is the biggest part of any adult relationship.
Really?
I'm joking. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Well, as much as I'd love to jump into bed with you, what I really want is for us to be happy together.
Meaning?
I was with Anne for almost 20 years, and we had 3 children together. And it never felt like we were married. And not because she was gay, although I can now see how that might figure into it. I got married because we had Amy. And then we had Ashley, and then we got divorced, and then we had Robbie. And it always felt as if we had to be married, whether we wanted to or not. This time, I want to be married because we both want to be married. Because we love each other and respect each other and want to be together for the rest of our lives. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Kathleen. I'm going to go get my tools.
It's not a good idea, all right? I know him, and he's not for you. And you don't need to be dating right now. You need to focus on your baby and your health and your classes. You cannot get behind in your classes. You're already a year behind where you're supposed to be.
Don't throw that in my face. I've moved around a lot. My dad's in the CIA.
Should you tell me that? Isn't that confidential information?
I'm going to tell you anything I have to get you away from me so I can go talk to my new friend.
I'm not sure Ethan is capable of being a friend, and he should be focusing on his classes as well.
He's really cute, and I'm sick of sitting around the house with my grandmother.
Then I'll try to do something with you, but it would have to be on a Saturday. I work after school, and the only time I have is on the weekends, and then I try to catch up with my homework while doing laundry over at my parents' house.
I'm sorry, is that an invitation to hang out or a cautionary tale?
You could bring your homework, we could do it together.
Kid be there?
John? Yeah, of course.
Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to meet your kid. It'd be like you're trying to talk me into not giving up my baby.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm sure that the family you have for her is a very loving family, and that they're the right choice for your baby. Look, I don't think you're doing the wrong thing by allowing your baby to be adopted.
Well, then why didn't you?
Because I just didn't, okay? Everyone should have a choice to have the baby or not, a choice to allow the baby to be adopted or to keep the baby. These are very personal decisions, and they're never easy. I'm sure it's not easy on you. Oh, no.
What's wrong?
No. Oh, no.
What?
I think someone broke into my locker.
You made it pretty easy. Your lock wasn't locked.
Ugh, and that makes it so much worse because now I have no one to blame but myself.
You're gonna have to get new license, new credit cards,
new husband.
Can't believe we're doing this. I am so excited. I've never liked this wallpaper. Marshall picked it out. Sorry, didn't mean to bring up his name.
Well, you can bring up his name anytime you want. It's pretty dainty wallpaper for a player. Speaking of which, where's his son? When's he coming back?
Jacob? I don't know. Well, I like him. I'm really happy that we got to meet each other and that he and Tom and Grace are friends. And
if you had never met him and never found out, you'd be even happier.
No, it's good to know the truth.
Is that what's going on here? You're seeking the truth through the wallpaper? Why are you taking down the wallpaper? This was Dad's favorite thing in the house. He picked it out himself. It was like the one decision you let him make.
Oh, he made some other decisions without me, Grace.
Sorry, Grace. I guess we took you by surprise. It was just kind of spur of the moment. The wallpaper was peeling off, and your mom just wanted to get rid of it. No offense to your dad.
I'm sorry, I cannot get used to you being in our house. Christian or not, I'm still human.
Sorry. I'm gonna go talk to her.
I got it. Sorry about that. About flaunting my relationship with your mother in your face. That was wrong of me.
Yeah, it was. It was completely insensitive.
I feel really bad about taking down the wallpaper. We should have asked you about it. That's the wallpaper you grew up with, and even though it was falling off the walls, still, it's your house. It's not my house.
It's really my mother's house, so I guess she can do whatever she wants to it, including having you take down the wallpaper in the kitchen.
Why don't you come back in?
No, I'm not really good at doing stuff like that.
Is there anything you'd like to do in here?
In here? No. I don't know. I don't really want you to do anything for me.
I wasn't volunteering. I was just thinking that maybe your boyfriend, Jack.
He's not my boyfriend.
Yeah, your old boyfriend, Jack? He's pretty handy. He could probably paint or hang some shelves or something.
He's busy. I mean, he has football, and he's got a whole new life over on the big college campus. Plus, he doesn't really care about me. He just wants to have sex with me, and I'm not into that anymore.
That's why I was suggesting doing something else together.
Oh, I get it. Now I get it. You're taking down the wallpaper in the kitchen just so you can have sex with my mother.
No, I'm taking down the wallpaper because I want to be with your mother for the rest of my life. And I'm telling you that now so you won't be surprised if things work out later. We might even go to church. I had to get back to work.
Henry, what are you doing here? We talked about her dropping by.
I know, but Alice said I should talk to you.
Oh, well, this isn't a good time. My dad called and told me to meet him here.
Oh, yeah? Is everything all right?
No, Henry. Everything is not all right, and since you dropped by, I might as well tell you.
That you burned down the school? Alice already told me. I know, you told her and not me. It's okay. I understand.
She told you?
Yeah. And she told me I could tell you she told me.
I should have told you when I told Alice. I maybe even should have told you instead of telling Alice, although that certainly could have had some strange repercussions. Dylan and I burned down her school. Or I thought we did, and I went to Adrian's dad, and I told him, and then the police got involved, and I think I could be going off to jail. I don't know. I mean, Dylan thinks that the worst thing that's going to happen is that we're never going to be able to see each other again, but I think I could be going off to jail.
Ben, your dad would never let anyone put you in prison. Not for something like burning down a stupid school. I mean, there are too many schools to begin with. And that one? I mean, it was just a private one. Not paid for by the taxpayers. And
you can stop now, Henry. No matter how good a friend you are, I don't think that you can justify the stupid and irresponsible things I did last summer. I know, I can't.
You burned it down on purpose?
No, we, Dylan and I, burned it down by accident.
He didn't burn down anything. Hi, Henry. I gotta talk to Ben.
I'll call you later, Henry.
Thanks, man.
I didn't burn down anything?
No. Whatever Miss Dillon told the cops, they told the fire department, and this led to them checking the gas lines coming into the school again. The lines are running too close to the electrical. Bottom line, you're off the hook. With them, but not with me.
What? It's over? I'm free?
No, you're not free. You're restricted to school, work, and home. And maybe Alice and Henry.
Oh, my God. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything.
No, you did. You stupidly got involved with a girl who gets some kind of a kick out of living on the edge. And as of right here and now, I do not want you hanging out with her ever again. It's just Alice and Henry, Henry and Alice. You never got into any trouble just hanging out with those two? Because they're your friends, your real friends, your best friends. Oh, no.
All right, I'm going to start telling the truth.
Good idea.
I slept with Alice.
Slept with Alice as in, how the hell did that happen? Never mind. I don't want you hanging out with anyone until the school board matter is over, and then we'll see. Alice.
Henry doesn't know.
Good. Don't tell him.
There's just one more thing.
Please, Ben. When does it end?
I promised God that if I got off, if I didn't get arrested for arson, that I'd go to church.
Well, God is used to that sort of thing, I imagine, so don't worry about it.
I don't know, Dad. I mean, maybe this is the kind of thing I could go to hell for that fire.
But not for sleeping with one best friend and lying to the other one?
Ricky, you home?
Hi. Mother just called. She wants you to call her.
Your mother?
Margaret, yeah.
Oh, did she say what she wants?
She wants to talk to you. She sounded kind of excited.
Oh, in a good way?
I think so. You okay?
Yeah, okay. She's probably just calling about Ethan. I'll talk to her later. How was your first day of school?
Good. It's pretty much like high school with a lawn. But, look, I want to tell you something. I ran into a girl named Clementine that I was in a foster home with. She works in the coffee shop.
Oh, that's nice.
I guess.
Did she stay in foster care?
I didn't really ask her. I had to get to class. The one class I have with Jack and Adrian.
Oh, how's Adrian?
She's okay. Just have the one class with her.
And Jack?
He's all caught up with football season.
Okay. Well, there's something I need to tell you.
What's that?
Well, it just seems as if to me, I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing, but, Margaret was probably calling about Ethan. Ethan was hitting on my little mentee today, and now she likes him, apparently.
I don't know why my mother would care. She did sound like she's in a good mood, so maybe she's happy as a friend.
You think so?
I don't know. I mean, isn't the dad back in Houston? The baby's being adopted, right?
Right, yeah.
So, what? Ethan shouldn't be her friend? She shouldn't be Ethan's friend?
No, it's just that they've both been in trouble before, and, you know...
I know sometimes two kids who got into trouble turn out all right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, what's for dinner?
I just ordered Chinese food. I had class and I had work and I've got to study, so I didn't cook.
It's okay. I love Chinese.
You want to talk about the money while we're waiting?
Oh, no, let's talk about that later. I want to get changed.
You're looking a little pale. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You want another hit before I take off?
No thanks. I don't usually drink coffee and I'm kind of getting a headache, but it's keeping me awake. I have to study, so.
Look, sister. Right, I know that you're not Ricky's wife, but I take it that you're interested in him. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting here drinking coffee all night and trying to get chummy with me.
You are so wrong. Ricky and I are just friends. We were friends before he got Amy pregnant. We go way back.
Well, as long as you don't go way forward. He's married, and he's happy, and he's doing really well. You're not going to screw that up for him.
So you still care?
I have a boyfriend.
Kind of.
Thank you so much for your help. Just after you guys lived there for so long, it just didn't feel clean. You know, I thought a nice fresh coat of paint might help.
No, it's no problem. I haven't painted in a while. It was kind of fun.
Well, you're so nice to help me, really.
Well, I owe you, or your mom anyway. I lived here for free for a year.
Oh, still.
All right, well, I gotta go. I got curfew, you know.
No, I didn't realize.
Not that Coach would mind me being late from your place.
No, he probably wouldn't.
Grace, I know he thinks you might get me back into church and get me interested in being a better Christian, but,
Better Christian? Meaning you're thinking of yourself as a Christian again?
I wasn't. No, that just came out wrong. What I'm trying to say is, I love you, Grace. I still love you, and I still want to have sex with you. I don't want to be in a relationship with you without having sex. I'm sorry.
Wait. You love me?
You know I love you. I just can't not have sex with you.
Please, Jack, come on. It's not right for me. Not in high school. I made too many mistakes in high school. But we could still make out and fool around a little, just no sex.
Does fooling around include...
No.
All right, I'll think about it.
Okay. Think about it.
Good night.
Good night.
Elephants? I don't really see Ricky on an elephant.
An elephant? Who are you talking to?
Your mother. Yeah, I mean, I'm open to it, but you gotta talk to my mom when she comes back. Okay, good night, Mom.
Did you say elephant?
Yes. Your parents want us to have a traditional Indian wedding and come in on elephants.
What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, I have to tell you something, and it's not good.
Is it worse than riding an elephant?
Yeah. I put the money in my purse, and then I put my purse in my locker, and I didn't lock it. When I came back at the end of the day, it was gone. I reported it as stolen, then I was late to work because I had to talk to a police officer who told me that I'd never find it, but he filed a report anyway.
You thought your purse was stolen, you lost $1,000, and you're just telling me this now. Madison dropped it off. She said he left it at school.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's all here. All of it.
Give it to me. We're getting in way too deep. Give it to me. I'll put it in the bank, and if we get forced into riding elephants, we can flee the country.
I think it sounds kind of fun. I bet you have to wear a turban.
We are not having a wedding.
You tell your mom that, and I'll tell mine.
So, how long does it take for the baby belly to go away?
Well, you have to wait for the baby to get out first.
No, I know that. I just wondered, is it weeks or months or...
I'm 15. I don't think it'll take that long. Why?
Are you worried about that?
No, just curious. I've never known a pregnant girl before.
Who are you talking to?
No one.
Who was that on the phone? Not your old boyfriend, I hope.
No, I'm not speaking to him. It was my new boyfriend.
You met someone?
Yeah. I think I did.
Cool.
Yeah.